Good morning from Gibson City, Illinois. I just made my maiden voyage with the new truck. This truck's a 2020. I don't think I've said it before on Facebook, but the new truck that I've been assigned is a test truck. It's a 2020, but it's got a lot of innovative features that aren't even available yet on the street. So I'm going to talk about a few of those as time goes by. This morning I'm just going to talk about one of those, but I'm going to give you a little view of the truck. And so here I'm going to turn the camera around. The first thing that's obvious is the dash readout. The reason I'm looking at this with you is if you see in the center of the display, it kind of shows a roadway and shows lines on both sides of the roadway as solid right now, but they're kind of shadows. When I'm driving down the road, that actually reads whether those lines are solid or whether they're striped, and it reads where I am in the lane. Now the trucks have always done this. There's a sensor, I shouldn't say always, recently all of our trucks have this sensor in the middle of the windshield that reads where we are in the lane, and in the other trucks it'll give an audible sound when we're leaving our lane. Now I'm going to step out of the truck. Besides reading that on the dash and telling me whether it's solid or not, I'll let you take a look at the truck a little bit. What it does is it keeps me in the center of my lane. It actually physically steers the truck, and what it feels like, this is the first thing I noticed when I was driving this truck this morning. If you imagine using a game controller with a toggle, you know how it has a little pressure, it'll hold its center, and has a little pressure if you push it in either direction. What this truck does is, as I'm driving down the road, it's actually steering to the center of the lane. It feels really strange because it's constantly pushing a little bit against me. And I know my fellow drivers are going to say, "Man, I don't want that," and I'll say the jury's out right now because I am still getting used to it. But it feels weird when I'm driving and it's pushing and I'm pushing, and it's not hard. It's just kind of like that toggle on a video game. As I'm reading the road, as a person's reading the road, well, I'm reading also the ruts in the asphalt. The highway I came down this morning was Highway 9, Illinois 9, and it's an older road. I'll turn you back around here so I can talk to you. Anyway, I'll get around here. So it's an older road and it is rutted a little bit, and I anticipate things a little differently than the truck does. The truck anticipates it off from those lines. So anyway, that's kind of news for this morning. That's the first feature I talk about. We'll talk about some more as time goes by. I'm sure you might have already noticed a few things, like probably the most visible difference from this truck to my old truck is this one is one of them that has a solar panel, but there's some other features too that are quite different on this, and I'll bring you up to speed on those later. Got a lot of interesting things to talk about, and I hope you're having a great day.